Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? You guys here?
Hello? Yes, you are the first one to join the call.
Is Joseph even around? Did he confirm?
Yes, he was finishing up a game, The Legend of Legends, or whatever, League of Legends, or... I don't know. You know what those people do.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. And then... So, yeah, like... I don't know if we have any co-hosts.
Well, that's okay. We know Joseph pretty well, so I mean...
I'm streaming already, by the way, but I don't think anyone's listening. You know.
Or are we streaming?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Sorry I'm a little late.
Oh, there he is. Joseph just joined.
Yo, my bad. I had to take care of a few things.
Wow, it's just the three of us, eh?
Do you want to try adding that other guy? I don't know if he's around, though, but...
What other guy? Read that.
Co-host guy.
Co-host guy? I thought, like...
Yeah.
You guys were hosting co-host. What the hell?
I'd just add him and see if he wants... I don't know if he's going to join me.
Awesome, thank you. I had to go get my chili on a bun because I'm a weird Canadian.
Uh-huh. What the hell's a chili on a bun? It sounds like a hot dog.
It's literally a bowl of chili and a ciabatta bun. And that's what you order at this restaurant.
So it's like a chili dog without the hot dog.
What, kinda, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, Joseph, you're so funny.
Oh, I'm the most hilarious person on the planet. Fantastic noise to hear.
Hi, Dream. How you doing? How you guys doing?
How you guys doing? Yeah.
You want to touch my naughty parts?
What?
The fuck, dude? That was uncalled for.
Want to touch what?
That was uncalled for, man.
I don't know if there's anything...
Whoa!
I'm the most hilarious person on the
Hello? Oh wait, I thought that was Corp we got hung up on.
Nope.
That's yo.
Wig'em.
No, that's Faith. It kind of sounds like...
Oh.
What? No, I just started talking.
Oh. I see. Babe, how you doing?
What's up?
My dick, like usual.
What?
You said my dick is...
How you doing?
Your dick is curved to the left, not up.
No, but it does go up, right?
No,
like
it
there's
doesn't.
vertical. There's a
You've
vertical.
seen your dick enough times to know that it goes to the left.
Well,
It goes to the left and like down slightly.
Well, I mean, it goes up and then to the left a little bit. Holy shit! This nigger almost just took a left-hand turn right in front of my car. You fucking idiot!
Oh, you're
Holy
driving?
shit.
He's always late, so. Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
My phone is going absolute bonkers.
I thought that was like honking the horn or some shit.
Yeah, it sounded like his wacky Canadian horns.
It's like some fucking horn you'd hear from like a tiny fucking clown car, dude.
Wait, my
I don't know,
phone-
your phone made a weird noise and
Yeah,
Yeah.
it keeps making this noise.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just pulling up, so you won't have.
I would think that it would be, you getting a message, but then I remember you don't have friends, so.
Oh, got him.
Oh, right.
Got him!
Yeah.
Nigga, you just got roasted!
What's going on? Oh, yeah, that's why he's
More
transferring.
roasted than me got the Drake's diss album.
I might be playing LOE right now, so it's all good.
Stop your butt
LOE is
sliding.
a shit game.
I can't play it. Like, it's like, I mean, like, I can't play it because I don't want to. It's like, stupid.
It's a shit game. Have they
No,
actually, put
like-
anything in there yet?
2 years ago when I played it, it was like the same thing. And I'm like, okay, I mean, maybe they added like some quests, but
No, there's a quest that's like, what is it? Find the pies, but there's nothing really after that. It's
They're still
really
working
just
out the kinks, dude.
they're working out actually putting stuff in there.
Holy shit! I mean, like,
so Anthony, or not Anthony, but the guy who helped us write the PonyTonite radio player is hacking Legends of Equestria. So now all races can fly. All races can fly. There's infinite stamina. You can set your walk speed and fly speed multiplier to whatever you want. So you literally fly across the screen in like seconds.
dude, is it the Lizard Squad?
Lizard Squad? No, they keep on getting arrested.
Is it anonymous?
58,000 counts of computer crimes get you 0 jail time. Now they're on Twitter bragging about it and shit. Like, we're untouchable, nigga.
I still remember.
Shot.
I forgot when I first found out about them, but I remember they hit some streamer dude and something happened and the fucking like cops like raided his house afterwards.
They do that a lot now. Do you remember their beef with Anonymous?
Not
Got
really.
smacked around. Yeah, because they started botting.
No, I mean, like, I don't really remember what's going on.
Yeah, they started botting Tor, and Anonymous got upset about that because it's used in places where the internet pretty much is illegal. So Anonymous pretty much smacked them around, told them cut that shit out. And then I think Lawsec, in their typical fashion, went after them just for the laws. Who were the people who were like made to defeat Lizard Squad, but it turns out they didn't even know code? They made off with like a couple $100,000 in donations, saying that they were gonna combat Lizard Squad. Finest Squad.
I've never heard
Protect
of
and
that.
serve. Yeah, they started a website and a campaign, and they raised hundreds of $1,000s in donations, claiming that they were taking down the Lizard Squad, and it turned out that they didn't know any code or anything, and yeah, so they made off with hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Dude, you can get away with fucking anything on the internet, I swear to God. Almost anything. Watch, Anonymous will be like, you took their money and we will get you back. We know who you are, bullshit.
Anonymous did, like, Anonymous doesn't really like Lizard Squad, most of the nons.
Yeah.
There was a point where they had an interview between a non-rep, a Lizard Squad, I think it was Jordy, and the leader of Finest Squad, and both the Lizard Squad and Anonymous people just pretty much told him, sit the fuck down, child, you shouldn't even be here, you pussy.
And I don't want to get involved with any of that fucking hacking shit, dude. I mean, like, it affected me somewhat because when they hit the Xbox Live servers, because I used to play a lot.
Yeah, see, I've never been on when they hit it. I know they hit it. 'Cause my Twitter feed
it was bad. I mean, like, you couldn't do anything.
They kept on doing it too. They made a deal with Kim.com for something like $300,000, stating that they wouldn't hit off servers anymore, and then they still did it.
I thought it was something with Mediafire that they got.
Kim.com is kind of like Mediafire.
Oh, okay. That would make sense. And then I think it was them that also hit, because I play League of Legends a lot. I think they hit that too, and that shit was the worst.
They hit a lot of games.
Because that game was like solely online. Like,
yeah.
If it's off, you can't do shit.
Wait, what game? What are we talking about?
Fucking when Lizard Squad took out Xbox Live and League of Legends.
Oh.
Because I think that's what they did.
I believe they also took down PSN, but PSN is such a fragile little thing. It doesn't take
It
much.
is. It really is. That is so true.
Remember when they leaked everyone's
They're not
credit
the
card
only ones who
information?
have. They're not the only ones who have taken it down. Like, other people have too.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Like, I mean, it's obviously hard for a normal person. It requires massive servers, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not that difficult.
Like, Microsoft never gets taken down. Rarely.
They do, because
Rarely.
it's rare. Lizard Squad is the first one to consistently keep on doing it, and it's only because Microsoft doesn't want to put more money into their servers. Microsoft could prevent anyone from DDoSing them ever. They just don't want to spend money.
Yeah.
And
All it is upscaling your servers.
If they would put fucking more money in their goddamn servers, maybe I would like play Xbox Live.
And that is a point Lizard Squad made in their interviews. They're like, these companies could totally lock us out of doing this. They just don't want to spend the money to.
Whatever. I don't play Xbox like I used to.
Yeah, I just started back playing it.
I mean, like, all I ever play is Halo, but even then, like...
I love Halo, man.
It's like really boring unless I'm playing with someone else.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've logged into Xbox Live since, like, Halo 3 or something. Like,
That's
that
a
long.
You got off at a good point. Yeah, you got off at a good point if that's where you stopped.
Honestly,
Halo 3
yeah.
was the last good Halo game.
Halo Reach was pretty good, I want to say.
I hated
Halo
how I had to pay for gold. Like, that pissed me off so much.
You
That's
know what's
so
funny? You
easy.
didn't have to back in the day. Back in the day with Halo 3, you could play Social Slayer as a silver. And Microsoft said, no, we want to make more money. Just cut that out.
Because I had a PS3 as well, and PSN was free.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is bullshit. Like I should just play my PS3. Why am I supporting
But
Microsoft?
because it's free, it's shittier.
It wasn't
because-
that bad. It was shitty, but it worked generally most of the time.
When people started booting off entire servers of the networks, that's when it really highlighted the fact that because they're not generating income, they're not going to put it into the servers. And it's not going to be hard to take them out. Like, that's all... I dabble in, like, coding, stuff like that, but mainly if it's anything malicious, it's just booters that I work with and keylog. So the booter aspect of it, it's not that hard to take out PSN players individually, and even taking out the server, it's still a massive task, but it's really not hard. I bet if we got enough people, probably like maybe 100,000 people to orbital cannon it'd probably go down for a little bit. Taking it old school with the orbital cannon.
Okay, well, we should probably get started.
Did you get something to eat so you can take a bite?
I'm eating right now, but like,
Yeah.
You kept talking about eating basically.
Oh,
a chili dog
Fatty's
without the
gonna
hot
come
dog.
hang out because I don't even care. We're adding Fatty.
Alright. I like Fatty.
All right.
He's my fucking nigga.
You're too light.
Hi, stream.
Hi,
You fucking
stream.
cucks, all you cucks out there, how you doing?
Do you have a playlist with all your good videos, songs on it?
No, but I can show you like which ones are my best ones.
Can I play some on the internet?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll do originals first, or should I do
No, I
covers?
want 5%
just-
royalties of all the money you make off
I mean-
my podcast.
I only have one good cover, I want to say, and
So
that's
I'll
like
do
my most
originals.
recent one. Yeah, you can do originals. Shit, I wish I had put out my newest song, but I have to wait for my friend to finish. The
Oh
video.
yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Mr. M.A. Larson Crab.
M.A. Larson is love. M.A. Larson is life.
M.A. Larson is
I remember.
M.A.
I
Larson
was-
is killed is what he is.
I remember I was
He
walking
is.
back to my hotel, and I realized I was walking behind M.A. Larson, but I didn't really fucking care.
Dude, you should have
Dude.
like, just bumped into him.
I know.
You
I
want to hear?
should've-
You want to hear something even better?
What?
I was leaving the bar as M.A. Larson was walking
Walking
into the
Wait,
bar.
you
What
mean
bar
a
was
Fritz
this?
guy is going
It was
into
the
a
Hilton,
bar?
the Hilton Hotel
Shut
bar.
Oh, the
Like,
Hilton Hotel.
I should have stayed around to hang out, but I was like, eh.
I would have just done a fucking 180 and walked right back in.
I was carrying the big.
Oh, hey Larson, how you doing?
I was carrying the big. I was carrying the big Twilight with me, and
Ah,
yeah.
well, that
You can
probably
get a
would have
little
scared him off.
cringy with people.
No, man, I got pictures. We got pictures of him with her.
Was he like
Yeah.
making out with her?
Oh
How
yeah,
many-
basically, it was pretty hot, man.
That's pretty
How many
sweet.
big Twilights were there? Because I remember.
I
on
noticed
the
5
third-
or 6.
Okay, because I
There
remember on
was
the
a
third
bunch.
day,
Yeah.
I was walking around with Prince Whatever, we were just chilling in the vendor hall.
What the fuck, man? Why didn't you come hang
And-
out with us, you
Because I didn't
bitches?
fucking know what
Fuck
he
You
yourself,
cunt.
Sid. Like Jesus
Dude, man,
Christ,
everyone
y'all-
from
y'all
like the
love you.
PFC
You're
was
like a
pretty much
mother.
there.
And you
Yeah.
just ignore. You just don't even think about
Except
it.
for Sheldon. We should
Man, I
talk
was trying
about
to hang out with whoever I could. Like, goddamn, fuck you guys. Anyway,
you know, we have
like-
the PFC crew thing going on, you know?
Anyway, we were just walking around, and of course, because he's fucking Prince whatever, like everyone's like, sign my shit. Right? So
We throw
like,
some names at
Prince?
you. Prince whatever.
So so some guy came up and just like has this big ass fucking Twilight plush. I mean like the size of him, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, what is this?
What
it
was
James?
his? Who was his name or anything?
I don't remember his name.
How
but
ugly was it?
It was okay.
How ugly was he?
Was it bigger than him? Like when he held it, was it above his head?
I think so. Yeah, it was pretty big.
Oh, I know who that is. That guy is. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's a weirdo.
sign. Fucking Prince's signature on everything is a fucking crown with his name on
So
it.
it's a 35-year-old guy with an almost life-size Twilight plushie in a bathroom covered.
I do not have a
Ponies.
life.
That
I
guy's
wish.
a weirdo.
I do not have a life-size Twilight plushie.
I said
I wish
oval.
I did, but I do not have one.
He got too
Corp,
filled
Corp
with the
did
mayonnaise.
film. He did film a sex tape that night. That
Yes,
just
I
hasn't
did.
been released yet.
Yeah, 50
Yeah.
Shades of 50 Shades
Oh
of
my
Twilight.
god.
What
yeah.
is it? He was eating pony lube. He was gonna eat pony lube for that one video.
Yeah, he's still-
Oh, you know the Pony Loop? It's kill, man. That
Yeah.
company like doesn't make it anymore.
No?
Yeah.
No.
Someone
Dude,
wrote
where's-
an article
where's
about it
Brixie
on
gonna
Horse
get his
News.
stuff?
Yeah, somebody wink wink nudge nudge wrote an article about it.
Somebody also wrote an article about the
Dude.
couples ad that happened during
Super
BronyCon with the
fucking-
two Twilights
Yes.
looking for.
I
some
wonder who
love.
that could be.
I have no
No
idea.
Jeez.
Probably a shitty, mediocre horse news writer.
It was a wonderful horse news writer named Twifag.
There is no
We'll
such
check
thing
him
as a
out.
wonderful horse news writer. They're all mediocre at best.
I'm just sitting here enjoying my chili. Anyways, guys, I guess we should get started. Hey, what's up? And welcome to PonyTonite.
I feel when I'm not
This is
ready.
the show.
Yeah, there we go.
Fucking
So
faggot.
Dude, I
gross.
gotta fucking talk about this. Well, like, I mean, I've said it a bunch of fucking times, but like,
What the fuck? I'm not done my intro, Joseph. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna tell the goddamn story. You can finish your intro after. But like, we fucking got back to my hotel room like late on Sunday night.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling in there with like fucking Prince whatever and a couple friends we met. And then out of nowhere, another friend of ours fucking comes in late. He's high as fuck, and he brings some dude who's drunk as fuck. And we're
Aperture
like,
Tech.
okay, yeah, it's fucking Aperture Tech.
Oh god.
Oh my god, dude, this shit was fucking.
You hung out
hilarious.
with Kiddo, but you didn't hang out with us. What the fuck?
I don't know, like I barely hung out with him. I didn't fucking know him. I wanted him out of my goddamn room.
What was he acting like in your room? Like, what was he doing?
He acted like a crazy fuck, dude. Like I don't know how else to explain
like-
it. He was like.
What do you mean? Like,
He was
like,
saying the cringiest shit. He was just like mumbling to himself half the time, and he kept talking about how much he hated some rarefied. You know?
Aaron Bag?
We have no idea what it is. It's just
Oh
like
my god.
bag this and that's like.
Do you know
What?
who Rarefied is, Joseph?
No, I don't. Well, sort of. I don't know. It's from what I remember, or maybe I'm incorrect. But some dude on Horse News. That's about it. That's all I know.
He's an
Yeah.
admin for Horse News, and he's a fucking bro, is what he
Ah,
is. He's
okay, well-
great. I love him.
I don't know why he hates him.
It's pretty fun.
He was-
Rarefied at the con was trying to uphold this like professional kind of adult image to represent Horse News and all the people in his group.
To be
yeah.
fair,
So, like, they-
he is an adult. He should
Right,
probably have
right,
it.
he should. To some extent. So Aperture's like 19.
Yeah.
And he's not old enough to drink and shit, and they didn't let him into the Horse News party or the /MLP quote unquote party.
Yeah.
So he was all pissed off about that. And he's like, oh, Rarefied, oh, you won't let me in. I'm like, I've been in that group forever. What the fuck? You know, they're betraying me. So that's what that was about.
Well, like I don't know what happened, but my friend was like walking around with them in the streets late at night. Apparently, he was about to jump into our hotel pool when it was fucking closed. And then, like, came like I don't know what he was saying half the time. Like that's like one of the funniest moments. I don't know why he said it, but he talked about like melting his dogs with fucking memes or some shit. I don't know. What
Oh, yeah. You PM me.
Fuck?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I remember this.
talking
Yeah.
about. And then
I'm going to
He
melt
started
my
talking
dogs
about-
with my bitchin' memes or some
he
shit.
started talking about
Those dank
back
memes.
dragging dildos at some point. I'm like, okay, dude.
He is a brony.
This
Dragon
shit.
dildos
But
are
dude,
extremely expensive.
Like, it was really fucking cringy, dude. Like, I'm not joking. We fucking recorded the whole thing, too.
Cringy, like you kind of mean like this podcast, right?
Kind of like Corkland when he was trying to make Wooden, whisper his name in his ear and shit over and over.
Wait,
You remember that? It was one of the story readers. You were telling him, say my name. Can you say my name? Say my
Oh, that was the
Jesus
time I was drunk, wasn't it?
No, you weren't drunk. You were in your
No,
hotel
I'm pretty
room.
sure I was drunk.
It was one of the story
You
readers.
weren't drunk, man. You never got drunk with us. It was sad, yo. I wanted to fucking
No,
get drunk
what we're
with you, but
talking
that
about
never
is
happened.
Grand Brony Gala, what he's talking about.
No.
Oh.
You were on the podcast. You were sober.
No.
Yeah, I remember
thought-
that. When Mookie
yeah,
was
you
I
on,
was
yeah.
drunk.
Yeah,
You weren't
You might
drunk.
have been drunk.
I was
might have
drunk.
Throughout the other podcast, you were fine.
I was
I'm not
drunk.
sure if he was drunk or not, but
I even
believe
got
it was
invited
that-
onto the drunk cast that night because Box Monster saw how drunk I was, so he invited me to the drunk cast.
Nah, you were
Yes.
sober during that.
No,
regardless-
bullshit. You weren't that drunk because Box fucking kicked your ass out because you were just
That was a
faking
different night. That was weeks later.
it. No.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody cares. Shut up, everybody.
You weren't
Okay.
drunk enough. You're
Okay.
a post. You don't even drink.
You know what? I'd rather be playing Legends of Equestria,
You
so
only. You
I don't
only
want to
drink
put up with this
apple
shit, and I'm
juice.
gonna end the call if you keep this shit up.
Yeah, Faith, shut your fucking
So-
mouth. Holy
Oh,
shit, autist.
I don't even know where this conversation went. I like.
Anyways,
stopped paying attention.
hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to PonyTonite. This is the show where a bunch of friends get together, talk random topics of discussion with your favorite Brony personalities for your amusement. Every single Friday night at 10 p.m. EST, joined by MLP Fatty, Corpulent Brony, Maliminous / Faith, and of course I am Sheldog, and our guest tonight is Joseph Madrigal. I think that's his real name. So
Yes, that is.
anybody who wants
Thank you for saying my real name to everyone in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's known as Metalcore Brony on the internet, especially in the pony, obviously in the pony community.
No, shut the
Judging
fuck-
by his name, he makes metal music regarding horses.
Yeah, it's pretty
Lord.
fucking metal, man.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
listen
that's
to
metal.
the tracks.
I'm not gonna fucking lie. Literally, all my songs aren't even like horse related. I just like throw a picture.
So that's what like, most of the trans and EDM people.
Throw up the pony picture. Yeah, it's pony
Like,
related.
there's gonna be
Joseph.
one or two quotes from the show, and it's just the rest of it could be from anything.
You see, Joseph is just riding the popularity of the Brony community. He
Well,
doesn't
it's
actually
'cause-
watch the show.
Well, like, cause I first made music based off of it. Like, I legitimately did. But then, like, I decided to make it more based off the fandom itself. If that makes any sense.
Oh, you're one of those people. I see.
But now it's
Those
so like I can't make anything else because of my goddamn name. So like I have to like
Can you
stick
change
with
your
it.
name once?
No. I
No,
have to
you
change
can,
my-
well,
this
you
is-
can change your name infinitely.
Well, like
You can't change your URL
yeah,
unless you get a conditional redirect.
yeah. I guess
Does that
so.
cost money?
No, it's just only certain channels have those.
Oh, I see.
I can make my own custom URL now. It allows me to do it. But I mean,
It
like,
won't allow you to that's Google presented that like you could choose any URL. It's gonna be mostly auto generated. You're not even gonna get a chance to type anything in there.
okay, well,
Yeah.
it's I'm be fine with
I
that.
guess you're hoop. You're hoop, Joe.
You can do it. Like a lot of
It's
bigger
just like-
companies have stupid names. Like you can
I'm
change-
super bad at making up names, and I want to be like serious about it, but I can't think of anything. I had this like whole thing going on a long time ago, but I just kind of gave up on it for the time being. But
So
I
for
just-
you guys listening, like we know Joseph and we've talked to him a lot. So like, if we just start like randomly talking about shit and we're not like focusing on him, that's probably why. Just so you're aware. We're
Speaking of not focusing on him, you Sheldon
Yeah.
had an interesting weekend, I guess.
This weekend?
BronyCon weekend.
I had a fucking interesting weekend.
Oh, dude, BronyCon weekend. Holy shit.
Yeah, I did. I told
You
the
ran in
story
trouble
last
with
week.
TSA. You did?
Yeah,
I thought
on
we
the
were
Yeah.
having a podcast.
last week because you're fucking retarded. Holy shit.
No, it was the concast. I wasn't at the con.
Yeah,
I was
but-
getting
Yeah,
going.
but there were people
And
in
then
the
it was
call
fun.
though. Like
Yeah, it was like
Right.
what you and
I
Owen,
never
and
got
then
invited.
like
did we add Fate to the room?
No, I
No,
don't.
I
I was probably playing video games or working.
That's funny.
Actually, no, I don't think I was even there. So I guess that's fine. I was at my parents' house anyway. I think I told you guys that. So yeah.
Regardless, yeah, I did explain that last week. I wasn't at the con. For you guys listening who don't know, I was.
got fucked.
By the
Yeah,
TS
I got no by CBS. Canadian Border Security.
News Network. Fuck.
Basically, CBS, the news network. Yeah. They showed up and wrapped me in a blanket and took me away. But yeah, I lied to customs basically, so they detained me and interviewed me for a long. I wasn't able to go to BronyCon. Is basically the story.
He's a hot criminal.
But Joseph, which is what this whole thing is about. I want you to take me back to the very beginning. Okay, I know it's very tedious and monotonous, and no one actually fucking cares to hear this story. But I want to hear it.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Tell me about. I do. Tell me about. I probably already heard it. I just don't remember. But tell me about when you first got into the fandom. What was that like? What year was it? Et cetera, or whatever. You fucking know it.
Okay, it was like, I want to say it was like somewhere near the end of 2011, like November, December.
God, only 2011
brownies remember.
Anyway, I was at band practice and most people left, and it was just me and my friend, and we were all like on the computer. We were just like looking at Funny Junk for a little bit.
You were getting a little intimate.
To funnyjunk.com. Fuck yeah.
Yes, we're getting a little intimate. No, we were on funnyjunk.com just like browsing through this shit.
We were getting intimate while browsing funnyjunk.com.
Anyway,
Most romantical
we
thing.
were just browsing through all the posts, I guess, and there was one about like bronies, and I was so confused. I was like, what is happening here? Like, why is this like guy like freaking out that he has an MOP?
Oh my god, are they all gay?
It's like, what's happening? And like, he explained it to me in like brief detail, like what it was exactly, right? Like,
he knew what it was.
He sort of knew, but he wasn't like all into it. But I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting, right? And so that was kind of on my mind for a little while, and I was like, I wonder what it's like. So like, I went home and I watched fucking episode. Sure enough, like every other fucking story, it's like, oh, I gotta watch all the other ones, you know? And like, that's what I did.
Right.
So I had been into the horse fandom for like a couple months, and I remember I was really curious, and I was like, I found music at some point. I don't remember how exactly, but I found like some wooden toaster shit. I remember that. Yeah. And then I was into metal already, so I was like, I wonder if there's any metal music. So I searched it up, and sure enough, I found some like immediately. It was by Prince Whatever, right? It was like he did some song. It's called Luna's Capsule, I believe.
Okay.
Is the name of it?
Right.
And I like loved it. I don't know why. He says it's shit. I even like asked him about it when we were at BronyCon. He said it was a shit song, and so I like listened to it a lot, and I would like sing it like in my house when no one was around, because it has like screams and stuff, and like no one likes it when I scream in my house. And so I was like, God damn, dude, I'm gonna do a vocal cover of this song. So I did, you know, and I don't know, I just did it, and sure enough, Prince Whatever found it. He's like, dude, this sounds pretty sick, and I freaked out, right? Because I was like, oh my god, my fucking idol like responded to me,
right?
Basically.
Right.
And so after that, like I had been, previous to that, I've been dwelling into GarageBand a little bit, just like messing around.
Right.
And so I like took my hand at making music for the first time, right? Holy shit, it was bad as fuck, dude. That first song is terrible. It's like...
Did you upload like your first thing you made?
Yeah, it's on my channel. Please don't find it. And it's like it's really bad.
What's it called, Joseph? If people want to find it,
I'm not gonna say it.
Sheldon,
that's okay, everyone. Go to his channel and just sort from the order from oldest to newest, and you'll find it.
Yes. But like I remember I made this song about fucking when Derby like had the whole voice thing and everyone was like freaking out over that shit.
Whoa, man, this is already getting really autistic. Holy shit!
I had made it about that basically, and then like I was like,
yeah, but you were around for that, right? Like you were present for that shit.
Yeah, I was like present when it happened, so like I know what happened. Like I was there. that was so long ago, dude. Holy shit. Anyway, so then I did that, and I just kept making more music, and I kind of like dwelled away from like actually like writing about what happened in the show because I'm like really bad at that, and I kind of like made up like I'll make music about like the people in the fandom, try to touch people's hearts with my shouting. Maybe that'll work. And
And you did.
sure enough, I just did it. Just slowly like worked my way up to where I am today, I guess.
So you mentioned earlier in your story, closer to the beginning, you were in band practice.
Yes.
And you discovered this. So, how old were you at that time?
I was 16. Yeah, I was 16 years
You're
old.
16. So you've been a part of music in junior high and high school.
Yeah, I got into okay. How I got into like music in general
Yeah.
was playing Guitar Hero 3 when I was like 12.
Nice.
Fucking right.
So,
Right.
I used to play it. I used to play it a lot. Mainly, I remember why I got into it because my cousin had it, and I was like, I want to get it too. So like late at night, like
Play
8
through the
o'clock,
fire and flames on
I'm
expert.
like, fuck that song, dude. I can't beat it. It's like too hard for me. But I remember I got it, and I wanted to be better than my cousin, so I fucking did it. I got better than him, and eventually I like beat that game, like on expert, and I'm like, God damn, it's time for me to like take it to the next level, right? So I got it.
Get a guitar. Yeah.
So I got an actual guitar like when I was just about to turn 13.
And I bet
Right.
it was shockingly different and like
Yes.
incredibly frustrating.
I tried to play it like a Guitar Hero guitar. It didn't work out. So I ended up taking
buttons, man.
so I ended up taking lessons for a couple of years with this really cool guitar teacher who basically like, was like, fuck the traditional way of teaching, I'm gonna teach you my way, right? So I was like, okay. So that's basically how I learned everything, picked up my own style. And then it was around my sophomore year of high school, which is the second year. I remember me and my friend, we were in the same English class, and there was this project that we had to do. We had to read Dante's Inferno.
Oh, that's
I
a
don't know
good
what
book.
that is at all.
Great book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
English
then-
better.
That's a good game, man.
Should
Yeah,
read it in
man.
Italian, in the original Italian. It's pretty good.
I
too.
tried Corpus
Whoa,
Heart.
okay.
It's
you
really
read it
fucking
in
hard.
Italian?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like we had to read it in the original like language too. It was really fucking hard.
How the fuck do they teach you that? How big is this book?
like
It's huge.
It's
what
not
they do, it's kind of like what they do with Shakespeare books. They like have the original text and then they have like the translation off to the
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then
They
they
didn't
have
just-
an explanation
they didn't-
of what it means on the other page after that.
Right, so
Yeah.
they didn't just throw you this Latin book and they're like, hey, learn it.
yeah.
Italian, you fuck.
Whatever.
It's
What's
old
the difference?
Italian.
A lot, actually.
Whatever, I'm not interested in it. Anyways, Joseph.
Well, we read it and we were like, okay, do a project on it, right? So we're like, hey, why not write a song? And we're like, all right, dude, let's do it. So I grabbed my fucking mom's camcorder and we recorded
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
my friend playing the drums, me.
Oh,
playing
my
the
God.
guitar, and then that I used an iPhone to record vocals afterwards.
Oh God.
And we made the song. The actual music wasn't bad, but the production value, of course, was very, very, very shitty. I did it all in Windows Movie Maker. That was amazing.
What?
Nice.
Nice.
Like layering all the audio tracks? Or did you do
Yeah,
that in Movie Maker?
I did it all in Windows Movie. I mean, there's only two things. There's the video and then the vocal track. That was it.
Mm.
So it's not all that bad. So then after that, we were like, dude, let's start a band, right? So
Well,
we
of course. That's the
Gotta-
next logical step.
we got a couple friends and we just played like in his house
Do you-
because he had like space.
Do you still
so-
play with these people?
No, like they all got busy. I mean, I still talk to like one of them, but he's in a different band now. Actually, just toured recently too.
Is it like an issue of you're just not good enough to play with them, or like you're just different?
No, it was
physical
Or
just-
taste
differences
is
or
not good
whatever?
enough for you.
It was just everyone got busy because of like college and like high school ending.
Right.
B was just kind of, I don't know, like they just found a different band and they didn't need anyone else.
Right.
Or C, they fucking hated me after that. So like,
Wow.
So it happened.
Like, nah, fuck you,
Edgy,
man.
man.
so I mean he's doing good. Anyway, like so we did this band thing and we didn't really play a lot live. We played like 3 shows max.
Yo, that's legit. That's
But-
legit.
We just mainly practiced in like some like room that he had because his dad used to practice with his band in that same room. And so we just played a lot. And eventually we played a couple shows. The first one was really shitty. I said the cringiest shit on the microphone.
Yo, did you record it? I want to watch it.
It's somewhere. I can't I don't know if you'll be able to find it, but I know it's somewhere.
Dude, I live for cringe. I'm down.
Oh, please don't.
Well, you're in the right
Sheldon
chat for
lives
that.
Yeah,
I mean, I
Sheldon lives on
am
the edge.
essentially the essence of cringe.
No, Sheldon, you're not even remotely that bad. There are some people
Think?
out there. Yes.
Anyway,
I think that's the nicest thing Faith has ever said about
I
me.
have said nice things about you. You're just not around to hear them.
Anyways,
so yeah, we played a couple shows. First one was shit. Second one was okay. Third one was the most fun because the crowd actually got involved in that one. That was pretty cool. And then we played an acoustic one, and then that was it. And then we just kind of drifted apart. And then somewhere down the line, this is during the band practice stuff, that's when I got into making, the music for the fandom, and that's when I started really getting into producing music and composing it on my own time.
yeah.
And so I did that a lot to the. I did that a lot to the side, whenever I had my free time, and I just kept working at it. Got better.
So what are you studying now?
I'm about to go to school for audio technology, audio
Oh,
engineering.
look at that. So you're pursuing that.
yeah,
The
so I'm-
production aspect
is-
of music.
it's really fun, and I want to keep doing it. So hopefully I can learn a lot and be a professional person. Although it's
finished high school yet?
Yeah, I finished high school 2 years ago.
Mm.
I'm 20.
For some reason, I kept thinking you're 17 or some shit. I don't know why.
I'm not 17.
I'm sorry, Joseph. I love
What's
you.
up
I
with-
seriously do.
Although,
Sorry.
if you would have seen me at fucking HorseCon, you would have thought I was younger than I appeared.
Oh God.
That's what
Don't
everyone.
remind me how depressed I am over that. Jeez.
And everyone who met me, who knew my name at BronyCon, were you do not look the way I thought you did, because I'm 5'7" and fat, and everyone's expecting some skinny emo kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I was picturing.
That's what I was
Extremely long
picturing,
black
yeah.
hair over one side of your face, some piercings, a
Um,
Bring Me to the Horizon t-shirt,
look to the horizon, though.
A single blonde streak in your hair.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh my god! Did you guys
That's
see?
so
Did you guys Did you guys see Brony Palooza at all?
Hell yeah, man! I was fucking there, rocking out to
Were
that
you-
shit.
You were at night 2 when fucking Fenning was opening.
No,
Oh my
I
God.
wasn't there. I wasn't there for Fenning, dude. I went to the gala before that, so I got there around Tetsuo set.
Oh, well, you didn't see the good parts then, dude. Fucking,
Wait, was that Friday night or Saturday?
this
It was Saturday.
Fucking Fenning was up there by himself, just playing his music in the background, and he started taking off.
Wait,
his
Fenning,
clothes,
Fenning's the guy who dyes his hair blonde, right?
yeah.
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 He was in the horse news party. Well, the
Wait.
first one,
So
the
what?
first night.
He started taking his clothes
Started-
off though.
He had a jacket and a shirt on and an undershirt, and he took off his jacket near the beginning, and then he took off his shirt somewhere near the end. He started really dancing hard.
And he
Nice.
took his dick out and started twirling it.
Yo,
It was a
did you
real
stick-
show then.
Yo, did you stick around to the end to hear Tombstone actually fucking try and sing through Discord?
No,
God.
but I know my friends saw that, but I only stayed until Prince Whatever and P1K their set after they finished.
Hey, I heard you guys were in the crowd going, "Play Discord!"
Yeah. Yeah, we were.
Holy shit, that's what anyone would
hell.
fucking do.
Nah, dude,
You gotta
his
do that, that
fucking
He's
Tombstone
gotta
has a
hate
horrible
that
voice.
song.
Well, oh, probably. I hate it. I don't like it. I would have said it though. Play Discord.
Oh my god, speaking of Discord, there was this game room at the convention, right? And they had Rock
Yeah.
Band 3 there. There's
Yeah.
so many people play Discord on that shit, dude. And
Literally
There was-
everybody.
Oh, Joseph, were you there for the Rock Band competition?
no, I was not there.
Ah,
I was-
Yeah,
dude.
fucking
I was
Mari
there-
won that, eh?
Yeah, Mari won it, dude. He was playing with this other drummer or whatever, some random fuck, and they
Some
legitimately won.
Well, I didn't expect him to, use cheats.
I'm not that good at hero or anything.
He legitimately won.
Nah, yo, Mari
He
was
was stepping on their feet.
It's like, yeah, no
Why?
shit, eh? Really. That's fascinating.
Speaking of like,
Well,
the
not
like,
it's just weird, you know. Dude was like fucking playing guitar on Expert, and I was like, holy shit, this like little round roly poly looking dude
I don't
fucking
like
play
Rock
guitar.
Band. Guitar Hero is so much better.
Yeah, I prefer Guitar Hero.
Anyways, go ahead, Joseph. Sorry.
like since you're talking about competitions in there, I remember this on Saturday night. It was like afternoon, I guess. They were supposed to do a Super Smash Bros. 4 tournament, and I like play that game a lot. And so I signed up for it, but holy shit, dude, that was like the most disorganized fucking event I've ever fucking been a part of, dude.
Yeah,
like,
dude, I heard it didn't happen, right?
It happened an hour late. I don't know if it still happened, but I remember it happened. It started an hour late, and they're like, "All right, everyone do 8-player Smash." I'm like, "Are you like kidding me, dude?"
What?
It's like,
How is that a
Smash?
competition?
I don't.
It's supposed to be 1v1 up a ladder or whatever, right? Or
Yeah, it's supposed to be a 1v1, usually best of 3s, and then you like work your way up the ladder. But no, they fucking because there was like 120 something people, and they're like, "All right, everyone just do like 8-player Smash." It's like,
8-player Smash is the worst. Like, you literally can't see shit. And don't tell me your TV's not big enough, because that's fucking nonsense. I have this fucking 62-inch television screen.
Mine's
okay?
72 inches bigger.
8-player Smash, I still can't see shit, even when
Man,
I'm right up to it, man.
all you had to do to pass it was come in the top 4, and I thought that was pretty easy. All I had to do was just stand off to this. You just have to stand off to the side and like let everyone hit each other.
Just be Pikachu and spam your B or whatever.
I just played Sheik because like she's
You
like
spam the fucking needles or whatever in the corner, you faggot.
I have no idea what you guys are talking
being
about.
like, get the
I feel
fuck
like
away from
corpulent
me.
right now.
Yo, Sheik was so fucking broken in Melee. Like,
Sheik
He
is
was.
more broken in 4. Like,
Dude, I
she
haven't played
has-
4 yet. I don't know
Four's
all the
great.
broken bitches yet.
Welcome to Nintendo Cast, everyone.
actually, I prefer Brawl actually out of all of them.
anyway, Brawl's the worst fucking
Melee,
one.
dude. Fucking Melee.
Anyway,
Anyway, yeah.
but like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I don't remember where we were fucking.
Competition. You're like Brawl and BronyCon.
Well, like,
8-player Smash.
anyway, like.
So,
yeah, that's-
Joseph, how many drugs did you do at BronyCon?
0. I don't do drugs.
Did you
How many
drink?
marijuanas did you inject?
No, I don't drink either. At least not
Oh,
yet.
you just went like totally straight. At least you remember what fucking happened.
I mean, like, it was still really fun. Like, the best night was the second night after the Brony Palooza show, because I was already hanging out with Prince Whatever, right? And we just waited for him to finish his set, and then we left to go eat. Like after that, we were gonna go eat at Dick's, but it was closed.
I have
Or
a
not
question.
closed. Yeah.
I have a question. You keep saying, do you know Agents of Discord by any chance? Just wondering if I could throw that name out there.
I know exactly what you're gonna refer to when you say that, but yeah, I mean, he thought it was bullshit, or at least afterwards, like he got super pissed. But yeah, I remember the whole story. I don't know who he is, but I know. What he did.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
He's a
You should have
faggot.
mentioned in the Prince Whatever.
I should have
Been like,
That would have been hilarious.
hey, remember that guy, Agents of Discord?
Let me
that
throw
you
a
were gonna
name at
let
you.
Sell your music on the Brony Spotify clone. Wasn't that funny? Fuck.
So much of his shit.
Poor guy. I felt bad for Prince because I don't think he really understood like what was going on.
He thought it was like legit and it would happen.
Right. Like he was pitched this idea that sounded to him like it could have made him like more money than he was making. I don't know if he makes money, but you know,
Discord has a nice voice. He's very charismatic.
he's charming as shit,
Yeah,
man.
you know.
Like he is no doubt. Like he could easily sweep you off
He
your
can
feet. Or
spin
whatever.
some bullshit. Like, he really can. He should come and use car salesman if the music shit doesn't work out.
But anyways, I was gonna say something. Joseph.
Yeah.
What do I ask you? I don't know what to. You know what's really weird when we have guests on who hang out with us in the room like
You
all the
just
time.
don't-
It's just fucking weird. Like it's like, oh, hi again. Like, what's up, bro? Tell me
I
about your
haven't
day.
spoken
It's
to,
not
like-
like I'm. It's like I don't want to interview you. It's like I want to talk about like what happened to you today, Joseph. You know.
So just talk
I mean-
about that then. Fuck the
I
Yeah,
haven't
fuck it. Our audience doesn't care.
I haven't spoken to any of you guys in like a good month.
Yeah.
or
What the
so.
fuck? Where have you been, man? Like, what
It's
the
because
fuck?
that fucking I saw
At
that
least,
chat.
at least say goodbye. Just be like, I'm gone. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Bye. It's like, oh, okay, good. At least giving us closure here. At least he's
You're right.
he's doing something.
It's just like that fucking chat. Like half, like I swear, like half the people in it, like I hate. Like I really do hate.
Yeah,
Oh, I know
yeah.
that feeling. I have half
Really?
them blocked.
Like I should block somebody. There's so specific. Somebody.
It just makes it really hard to join calls, which is why I'm almost absolutely never in calls anymore.
Not
If
even
I
Faith,
can't join.
Faith, your
Just
behavior
like-
is really weird. Like, Faith will take breaks of like a month or two, and then he'll join calls for like a week, and then he just won't. He'll be gone for like another month, and then he'll
Oh.
do it again. He'll
To
come
be
in
fair,
for-
I'm in a lot of chats.
Yeah, I like limit my chats that I'm in. I'm literally in like 4, I think, 4 or 5. That's it.
I think I'm just like a attention whore. Like I have to be in a bunch of groups and like know a bunch of people and be constantly connected to them. Like that, maybe I'm needy. That
We're
might be it,
YouTubers.
You're
We're supposed to be
definitely-
attention whores.
I suppose. Yeah.
And then like another thing I hate about the goddamn chat is like so many people like think they're like better than everyone, and it makes me mad.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, there are
Oh,
tons of people
shit.
like that.
They're like, oh, I like fucking, I had sex, I did this, I did that.
Yo,
I don't
Sheldon.
fucking care.
That one fucking person you just added. What's his fucking face?
Who? Who, me?
No,
Who did
yeah,
I-
I think you fucking added some. I don't know if it was you or somebody else, but they added this like fucking Venzi.
Mari.
Mari's
Mari.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Mari.
holy actual fucking shit! That guy.
Chancellor Vex, whatever the fuck
Yeah,
his name is.
dude, he
Yeah.
sipped on the autism juice a little too fucking long, right?
Yeah. I mean, PFC does get like, I'll be at work and I'll like read the chat and it's just like incohesive, retarded shit.
You should never do that.
So like, the only time I participate in PFC is like when I want to say something like regarding some news I found or whatever. Like that's
Yeah.
usually only when I talk and I'll join calls because when you're talking to people in voice, it's a little different. Like they're not quite as random and obnoxious. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They have to
They're a little
actually
more
say it, so they'll think a little bit more before they say it. A little bit more.
I don't
Well,
blame you,
certain
Joseph. Like
people
really, I don't. You know, a lot of people can't stand that.
Like
chat.
I used to, it's weird because I used to like talking in there. Now I fucking hate it.
That typically
you used
happens.
to-
You get burned
you used-
out on it.
No, I remember Rocky made the side room, and you were in there like all the time with Rocky and
Well,
with.
because the other one was like way too spammy. It had more people, so like
Right.
that was the main reason.
That's when it was
Right.
up to like what, like fucking 80 something or some
Oh
shit like
God,
that.
the
We
original.
had cut it down. This one it got back up though. This one.
What is
Yeah,
it?
I mean like
I think
the
it's
other
at
one
9.
got to like almost 100 pretty much, and then we cut this one down to like 40, 30 something.
that was
and now it's like-
that was my fault because of my ego, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, add all the fans, add everyone."
Yeah, you had
my
it-
army of bronies, you know. And
Dude,
then I was like,
too
"No,
old
this is
Sheldon.
too much."
It's back up to 59 already. Just saying.
Yeah, we
Oh,
need.
okay,
I
it's,
need to
it's
do a call.
lower than I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, still a lot.
It's definitely got a couple of spag lords in there though. That's for sure.
for sure. For
But
sure. And
yeah.
I love them all. They're all
The only time I'll ever
Fine.
join calls is when I know there's people in there that I'll like actually like talk to or like speak to. Because I fucking hate when like I go into calls and people will just like shit talk me for like saying a single word and I just like sit there
Hey,
and
what?
silence. Fuck.
Well, it is like the slash B. They all want to be extremely edgy and shit. So
Yeah. We're all edgy as fuck on the inside.
I mean, I guess what's nice about PFC, it's a place you can go to be like that, or to like just say whatever you want, and like no one will care. So like you, without a repercussion, like oh,
I'm
I'm gonna
like-
kick you in the room, or we hate you, you know, like don't do that. I don't know.
Dude, I'm emotional as fuck and I like react to things in like the worst way possible.
No man, dude, it beat some other fucking groups. I just got kicked out of this one fucking group that I think it was like. It was fucking Fallen's group, and Jesus Christ, there was literally a fucking rule for everything. Oh, you can't say this, you can't say that. Oh, don't make other people feel uncomfortable in chat.
It's like, how do I know if I'm making people feel uncomfortable?
unless they say
Before I
something,
say it.
you know,
Right.
they have to
Well,
say something is the thing. And
See, that's
in
the thing.
text, you can't read facial features.
No,
You
no,
can't read their
It's
cues.
just literally, it's literally like they took the rift and they took all the blatant autistic people out of it, and they just took all the drama people and put it in one fucking chat. controlled by a drama fucking bitch. And then it's like, okay, great. Now let's add rules and try and, make this actually cohesive. And no, it just doesn't happen.
Like, I'm all for rules and shit. Like, I'm in chats where you have to be professional because it is a professional chat. But we still fuck around with each other because it's still just a Skype group chat. We're not in an actual meeting or anything.
Yeah, you're not in like an office or some shit like that.
There is such thing as being casual without, just spouting nigger, 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 faggot. Like, okay, sure. you can't say that. But, and you don't need to spell everything out. There should be a kind of understanding as being adult individuals. What is
it's like anybody who is out there in the real world or like working or going to school should like know this shit.
Yeah.
Like it should be inherent to you because you're around society and people all the time and you should be able to bring that anywhere you go. Like you should just know that. Like it shouldn't have to be spelled out for you and explained, and all these rules shouldn't necessarily have to be put on you. Like people should know this.
It shouldn't need to be spelled out, and if it does, you're probably not going to last too long in any professional work environment.
Right.
Yeah, no, you really won't.
But anyways, back to Joseph.
Yeah, we did go
I gotta say one more thing about the fucking chat. It's literally like made me despise the word autism because fuck all of you who like.
You should have been there when beta was the word. When we said beta.
Yeah, when beta was the word.
You're a beta.
I would say beta faggot like constantly.
And I would
Jesus
say beta
Christ.
all the time too. Like it would just be used so much.
Yeah, like it, eventually you just get sick of seeing it. You're like, I'm
now
okay.
it's autism. I'm sure it's gonna be something else after this gets boring.
Yeah, I mean, it's always something. I don't know, brony autism. That's never.
And it's kind of funny because half the people in the chat are to some degree autistic. So it is.
Yeah,
it is
whether
kind
they
of
know
like a
whether they know it or
I
not.
don't even know what fucking autism is anymore. Like,
It's such an diagnosed disease, and it's a spectrum one, so it's like everyone's on the scale, which is how far on the scale are you, I guess.
Well, another problem with it is like people tend to mistaken just like social ineptness for autism. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like people who just like
You're
legitimately are not as socially experienced as other people, and they do things, and they're like, "Oh, you must be autistic." It's like, well, no, I just haven't experienced this quite as much as you guys, right? It's not you're not necessarily autistic. You're just because autistic that's like a diagnosis. That's like an actual thing that's happening in your brain,
like you're,
whatever.
yeah,
right?
like you're actually fucked up. And, yeah,
like what's the word? It's oh fuck. I can't
Also,
think
I'm
of
pretty
it. But
sure Corp has just been playing LOE this whole time.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
mad at him.
That's
Cor-
okay.
He got
Like,
mad
actually-
because I called in question his drunkenness.
I've been talking. Haven't you guys been hearing me?
Oh yeah, hey Corp. By the way, Box says your waifu is shit.
Well,
It is
Box's
shit.
waifu is shit.
Well, who's Box's waifu? First of all,
Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash
It's
is
not
pretty.
shit.
You mean
Shit.
lesbian car
See,
wash?
when I first got into the fandom, like a lot of bronies, I was into Rainbow Dash the most. But now I'm just like, Rainbow Dash is so fucking low tier, whatever.
Low
Horse.
tier.
She's a
What?
starter pony.
But I
like
like her though. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
like
I
the
like her
Rainbow
too.
Dash
I like
there.
her too. But I mean, she's just not.
Sheldon,
up there.
Sheldon, how much do you like her though, man? Like how much? Like is
Like,
there
what do you
there-
mean? Are you
is
like?
there is there a
Are you trying to
threshold of
say
your
something
liking?
like?
Yeah, man, I'm trying.
Like, why
I'm
don't you
trying
just
to
come
How
up
much
with
do
it
you
instead
fat
of
to Rainbow Dash, Sheldon?
Yeah, how often?
every
do you
day, all day,
Okay.
at work, in the car,
okay,
He was
man.
doing it on
talking
the
to
way
my
home.
talking to my mother. You know, all
Talking
of
to your mother and just fapping a Rainbow Dash. She's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
hey, sweetie, what are you doing right now? I'm thinking about Rainbow Dash."
yeah.
Making mayonnaise, ma.
But Joseph, what are you currently working on right now, music-wise?
Right now, I am
Yeah.
working on just another original song, I guess. I've been at it for a couple months now. And
Yeah,
it's been-
I was talking to you about working on something with Briss, and you were like, no, like you don't understand. It takes me months to get shit done. Like you are not going to see anything from me, so just don't even bother asking me. You know,
it's the main issue is that I'm really lazy. So like,
right?
it's like I want to work on it, but at the same time, like just the effort to like make it is like enough to have me not want to do anything. So like I'll
Right.
play video games instead for the most part. right?
Yo, what games you play?
I play mainly League of Legends because it's on my computer. Sometimes Halo. I try to play Smash 4 when I can because it's my brother's Wii U, so I can only use it sometimes.
You ever play Legends of Equestria?
Yes,
It's
and
shit
I have issues with it because it's no different than it was 2 years ago when I first played.
Oh, it's completely different now. There's experience,
Oh,
points,
bullshit.
there's levels.
There was experience back then. There was levels back then.
No, they're
But I mean,
actually
I've played-
implemented now.
I played enough I played enough of RuneScape to like tire of this shit.
You still
Like,
play
I think
RuneScape,
so.
yo?
No, I used to.
Yo, I fucking hit that shit up today just because I was like, yo, let me see what they're
Nostalgic.
doing with that shit.
Dude,
And I was just like,
RuneScape
holy
3 is so much different though. Like, holy
Is.
shit.
Yo, they put in that new combat system and it's just like, nah, this ain't
It's fucking
RuneScape.
like everything's super easy.
Like I don't wanna hate on Legends of Equestria too much, just because I understand that it's like, it's people who are contributing to it are like just doing it on their spare time, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have to
Like I can't sit here and be like, I expect a game like Final Fantasy 14 or like WoW.
That's
or
not
League
a
of
really
Legends.
good game, though. That's setting the bar pretty low.
Final Fantasy 14 is a much better game
No,
than Legends
13.
of Equestria. Let's be real.
Final Fantasy 13.
No, 13's not.
13.
Oh, you're making a
13
joke.
with
I get
lightning
it. Okay.
is shit.
What? What do you mean making a joke, man? Fuck you, man. Lightning
No.
is awesome.
I'm talking
she's
about
not.
MMOs. I'm not talking about traditional
Oh,
Japanese.
you're talking about the
Oh, okay.
MMO,
Yeah,
not the...
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, I want it to be that. I think that would be the coolest thing, right? Because the Brony community is like everyone's really close, or everyone like kind of knows everybody in a weird way. Like you know, my friend knows that guy who knows that guy, and then it comes around full circle. That's what I've seen, anyways. So like, MMOs are all about like getting together with your friends and like accomplishing shit and progressing or progressing through the game and getting strong, progressing and getting stronger and like just building
Stronger,
yourselves up.
faster, harder.
And My Little Pony, like the whole thing about it is like friendship and being together and bringing each other up. And that's like the same thing with an MMO. You get it together with a party and you help each other out and you bring everybody up. And that's like the perfect theme or IP to center around a game like this, like Legends of Equestria. It's perfect for an MMO.
It is.
But it
Hey,
just
yo.
sucks. It
Yo, let me
just
throw some-
sucks.
I'm gonna
It's
throw
awful.
some random MMO knowledge at you. So, Legend of Equestria, obviously, you know, it's free. The people who do it, you know, they do it all in their spare time and shit, whatever. But here, let me throw you a name and see if any of you recognize it. Defiance.
I've heard of
off
it.
with
I've heard
Defiance.
of
it. Yeah,
Fuck
no.
off with Defiance, dude.
I haven't
Yeah,
played.
so fucking Defiance, man. It was meant to be an MMO like on fucking console. It was supposed to be the next huge big thing, right?
Yeah, it was like they were gonna make a
Absolutely
TV show off of it, right?
Yeah. So it was supposed to be absolutely great. It was such a huge hit they were gonna get a TV show off it. And then the company that runs it, I think it was Enron or something like that.
Enron?
They were like one of like the fifth or like fourth like world's largest fucking company. Completely went under, completely fucking bankrupt. And they just completely lost the game. So I mean, it's just fucking ironic how, you know, a game that literally had all the fucking money and backing behind it fell under, and yet Legends of Equestria is still relevant, still free, and people are just, you know, they're just doing it just because they can.
Well, it's because it's
Well,
all they have. That's all
it's-
there is.
It's also because it doesn't have much to it right now. It's pretty plain. It still works as an RP thing. If you go in there, it's just an a bunch of RP fags.
And that's the saddest part about it.
Not
Legends
in the open server weekends. It's not much RP in open server.
I have tried streaming so many times. It's a bunch of RP fags, especially on that Lemon Sass.
Lemon Cess is not open server weekend. Lemon Cess
No, I'm
is
saying
full
I said
of RP.
also on, especially
Yeah.
on Lemon Sass servers.
Yeah, that's just a bunch of RPers.
Right, but there are a lot of RPers who go to that game to RP. Like
On the
let's
open
be-
server weekend?
Yeah,
Sure,
there are.
I'm sure there is. I mean,
I
like
played
let's
it
be real
enough.
for a second.
when the servers are
I
good enough that you
played-
can play it.
I've been playing a hell
I
of a
mean,
lot more.
I don't like marathon it like you, where I take off work. Then again, I don't have a job to take off, but
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
skip
take
school for it.
like, hey, boss, I'm not coming into work today. Oh, why is that?
Gotta go play
I'm
Pony MMO.
yeah. I'm
Oh,
playing
man.
Legends of Equestria.
Well, I already had to take time off for BronyCon, so.
Well,
That was
That was for BronyCon, man. You know, BronyCon
Yeah, that's
ended.
a little bit different. If you tell them you're going to a convention.
Corp, after BronyCon was done, Monday morning, I was fucking in the office, mate. You know, doing my fucking job. I wasn't like, oh shit, the BronyCon nostalgia. I need a week off to go cry about it now.
No. I mean, to be fair, Corpulent did all the driving. I
Yeah,
think,
that's
right?
true.
I spent 24 hours on Monday driving.
Right,
Did
like
you
come
get
on.
there 2 days early or something? Or was that a different con you went to?
No, it was a
No.
day. You guys got there Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you guys start driving on Wednesday though?
Yeah.
That was the thing. Yeah. So.
See, that's brutal, man. Like, I don't.
I don't know.
would
If
have.
you're with the right people, a road trip is just the most amazing thing ever.
It's still exhausting though. It's
I
tiring
used
doing the con
I
and the
used
road.
to love
Like,
planes,
come on.
and then I actually looked at a bunch of like the statistic for plane crashes, and now I can't get on planes.
You know, statistically, getting into a plane crash is actually a lot less than getting into a crash in your own
But the
car.
thing is, the survival rates of plane crashes are a lot less.
Yeah. But
Well,
the chances
obviously-
of dying in a plane crash are a lot less than in a car.
Yeah, because you know you're not gonna be getting into a crash in the first
And I
place.
also hate heights, which
You
I don't
also
know if I
spend a
ever
lot more
liked.
time on the road. Like, there's more opportunity for something to go wrong. I think.
Yeah.
Like-
especially
like-
if you're like
like in
tired or
terms of-
something.
Right. In terms of like.
No. See,
time spent.
what you would do in statistics is you'd look at the number of deaths per hour spent in the vehicle, and what this would allow you to do is normalize it between the two, because most people don't spend a whole lot of time in airplanes. So when you
Right.
do that normalization, what you find is, again, cars are insanely more dangerous than airplanes.
yeah,
Deaths
yeah.
per hour
Oh yeah.
in the vehicle. And that has nothing to do with the amount of time you spend in it, because you've already normalized for that.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
It's just more safe. It's safer because in airplanes, number one, everything is so regulated. Air traffic control is,
Right.
even though there's problems with it, you don't have fucking highway traffic control where you've got to call in every time you make an entrance to the highway. Be like, excuse me, highway control, can I please make an entrance onto the freeway right now? That's what you got to do in a plane.
Can I get on
Another
I-95,
thing,
please?
another interesting thing. We're gonna go to, actually, audience. If you have questions for Joseph regarding music or whatever you want to ask
yeah.
him, just make sure you type them down so one of us can write them down and ask him later on in the
Please
segment.
ignore your
But just,
questions.
but just let me say this regarding this airplane thing, because it was interesting. I was watching a video last night where this guy was igniting different fuels he had in jars.
Oh God,
So
jet fuel.
he had jet fuel. He did. And he had diesel, and he had he called it's a fuel that's exactly like diesel, but they dye it red, because in some states apparently
Kerosene?
it's illegal to. No, it's not kerosene. It's something else. Or maybe he did have kerosene, but this was this other thing, and he basically explained it like, if you put this in your tank and an officer pulls you over and dips your vehicle, the tank, and if it's red, like, you get a fine or whatever. Like, you're not, because diesel is taxed or something, and this isn't. Heating oil, it's called heating oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was testing the way like they
Kerosene.
ignite, how easily they ignite or whatever on fire, and he was dipping matches into them and using a blowtorch. And he goes to the jet fuel, and he says that the reason why jet fuel doesn't light on fire, like, he had jars of it, like, so he just dumped a match in it, and he's like, the reason this doesn't ignite is because, like, you don't want that to happen in the air. Like, you don't want this to be that flammable. Like the only way it ignites is when it's in a mist, right? So the engine or whatever changes it into this mist, and then that's how it uses the energy. I'm not explaining it very well, but basically, like, compared
No,
to
you're not
diesel and
science.
gasoline,
Fine.
compared to diesel and gasoline, like, it's infinitely safer. It's way fucking safer for that kind of thing. And it has to be, because you're in a fucking plane. If your plane stalls in the air, you're fucked. If your car stalls on the side of the road, whatever, you had a bad day, right?
Actually,
That day, you sang a sad song.
Faith, you beat me to it. You
Playing,
faggot.
And you're coming around.
a plane stalling really isn't that big a deal.
Well, you know what I
It's a
mean.
big
You know what I
deal, but-
fuking mean. Like if the
It's gonna
plane
be a big
stops
thing for
working in the
Asher.
air,
It's
the
a
engine
prank,
fails.
bro. It's a prank.
Like, you're fucked.
How did he-
Because it depends on where you are, because with planes you can actually glide quite far,
Okay.
even
well,
without engines. Oh,
There's
if
no
you're talking
denying
a
that-
stall, are you talking like an engine stall or an actual stall?
yes, an engine stall.
Oh, okay, because
Like,
there's
the
an
engine
actual
stops
stall.
working.
In a plane, usually when you say stall, it's an actual stall, which means basically you no longer have lift. When that happens, you're fucked, because if you don't have lift, you fall.
I understand. My point is that if your plane stops working in the air, that's a lot worse than if your car just randomly stops working on the road. Like, come on. You're falling from the sky versus...
You're not falling from the sky. You're gliding. Your plane becomes a glider.
Suck my fucking dick. You know what I mean? Holy shit.
Really, Corb?
No, I'm serious, man.
I'm gonna back up Corp
done
on
a
this
lot
one.
of work.
All I have to say is remember the dude who landed the plane on the Hudson River?
Well, that wasn't that was very difficult too, because that was on takeoff, wasn't it? Or
yeah, it was on takeoff. You didn't even get out of New York City yet.
See, that's the thing. If you're at 30,000 feet and you lose your engines, you can glide for like 30 or 40 miles.
Welcome to the Aviation Podcast.
But if you're at like 1,000 feet and your engine stall, then you don't have a whole lot of options.
Exactly. That dude was just like, fuck it, there's water here, I'm going for it.
Yeah, he was amazing.
He was. He's a fucking hero, man.
Drunk Karen.
Oh my god. Okay. Fucking...
Yeah, I got a so I got a question for Joseph, alright? So,
Okay.
So this is the question of all fucking questions. What's up, nut?
Dude, get the fuck out. I'm not gonna answer that question.
Joseph, why don't you talk to me about your equipment that you use?
Alright. Here's what I use. I use a Samson C01U microphone.
Oh, I use that too.
Give me a second. I'm gonna sound like super distant.
Great microphone. Very cheap, $100. Any of you guys out there want to start making YouTube videos or shit, grab one of those condensers. They're $100. They're fantastic.
Yeah, that shit. Yo, get a cheaper one. They still work.
I use a 7-year-old Fender Squier guitar.
Oh.
To get the guitar sound into my computer, I use a audio interface, and the one I have is called a Sapphire 6 USB from Focusrite.
Oh, you have a Focusrite. Nice.
Yeah.
Focusrite.
And then I use a MacBook Pro, and
GarageBand.
And I throw everything into a Logic Pro X right now.
Oh wow.
So I use like legit software.
For your pedal sounds, do you have actual pedals, or are they all software?
What it is, it's the way it is usually if you run your guitar through an audio interface, you need cab simulators. So
right.
My cab simulator software is called a Recabinet 4. I actually just got introduced to it like a couple months ago, so I'm fairly new to that. And then my drumming software, because I don't have real drums, I have to use MIDI drums, is a studio drummer from Contact Native Instruments.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty much the gist of my equipment.
Contact 5 or 6 out?
I don't know. It's Contact 5. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
And I had to actually it's so expensive to buy equipment, dude.
So for your vocals, you use the CO1, though?
Yeah, for my vocals I use the CO1. I usually have the input volume for screams really low, otherwise it clips really hard.
Of course, yeah.
So I just do that, throw some EQ on it, throw a limiter because I'm cheating like that. And then
limiters I fucking love limiters.
And then
limiters are the best, especially when I do drum covers. I put a limiter on everything. Please don't clip. Limiter. All right, we're good. You know.
I had 5 fucking limiters, dude.
They're fucking perfect. You know.
I wonder what that shit would sound like. But yeah.
Hi-hats limiter. Oh, snare drum limiter. Anyway.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the equipment that I use. I really don't use a lot, to be honest. But I make some ridiculously good shit. That's what I have.
Good shit. Yeah.
Good shit.
Absolutely. Do we have any audience questions? Of course we don't. But
you scroll up, you'll probably find.
They want to know how much horse cum you can take. That's our audience questions in a nutshell.
So this one guy.
What's your favorite World War II aircraft?
That's random.
Biplane. I don't fucking know.
A biplane.
The one the Japanese used to bomb people.
To hail Hitler.
Yeah. Hail Hitler. See Heil. See Heil, sleep Nazis.
Strange Mental Jim wants to know, who do you main in Super Smash 4?
I mean, the most OP character, Sheik. That's who I mean.
Ugh. Yeah.
Which is what he said earlier, so if you were fucking listening to this podcast, which none of you are, you would know that.
Dude, man, fucking main Ike. Come on.
Dude,
Ike was like my second main.
Ike's too slow and his recovery is too shit for me.
Nah, yo, you gotta know how to fucking glide with Ike, man.
Dude, I fucking main Ganondorf. Okay.
Man, I mean, that
Dude,
shit's
Ganondorf
viable.
is just power.
That shit's viable in Melee, but not so much in 4.
Well, I haven't played 4 yet. That's why. So I'm just like, I'm still remembering like Melee days and shit.
Like,
and
it's
Brawl.
basically like in Brawl, but more slow and more powerful.
All right, as long as they give him more power, I'm fine.
James Chestnut wants to know, what is your favorite food and or drink, including alcoholic drinols?
Adrenals, yeah.
Okay, well, to start the question, I've never had alcoholic beverages ever. So
Never
no.
even had like a hard apple cider or some shit like that.
Not really hard apple cider. I'm pretty sure I've had apple cider in the past, but...
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Mental Jin just toned in, so he's not aware of what's going on.
Toned in?
Anyway, my favorite food would probably have to be pizza because I'm a fat. And
Yeah.
my favorite drink would have to be like fruit punch or something. I am really not that hardcore when it comes to like what my favorite food and drink is.
What about soda? Like, do you drink
I
soda?
don't drink soda. Like
Soda is disgusting.
Soda's
Are you
out
like a
of the
health
question.
nut? Are you like I?
Dude, I'm like unhealthy and fat. I'm not a health nut. I just never liked drinking soda ever. Like it burned
Wow.
my throat. And I was like,
Yes, it burns. Like,
Nah,
Exactly.
yo, soda is God's fucking
It
gift.
does burn a little bit. Like that. There's truth to that. Like,
it's really, it's not fun to drink. It hurts.
It's like this invigorating kind of burn. Like this. Like it brings you to life. Like it jolts you up. It's like, oh shit, nice. You know. that
Well, I mean,
felt
I
good.
guess that's why I like fucking snorting things, but yeah.
I like snorting things too. What do you like to snort?
Yeah,
You know
I like
that.
this. I like
my
that
God.
that nice white
Cheetos.
powder.
Cheeto.
Flaming
Oh,
hot
no.
Cheetos.
Sheldon loves snorting Rainbow Dash's crusty cunt flakes. So.
I knew you were gonna say that. I fucking knew you.
Crusty cunt flakes.
You gotta grind them up first though. It's pretty tough.
Wait,
And
her
I still
cunt or the
remember-
flakes?
The
Both.
And I still remember in high school when my fucking dumbass friends were like, "Let's snort some Smarties." Fucking...
Doesn't
Yeah,
that
I-
like burn like hell?
Yes,
Yeah.
that shit fucking hurts, man. Especially if you don't grind it well enough because you're in
Dude.
high school. You don't know what the fuck you're doing, so there's
Bro,
still chunks in there.
Bruh,
You gotta snort it, and then
Bruh.
it's just like, ah.
bruh, we used to crush up rockets and fucking snort that shit in junior high all the time. And we'd be like,
Oh.
we're doing cocaine, guys. Like a bunch
And then,
of little faggots.
and then you get into college, and then you actually do coke, and it's like, wow, that was the most amazing thing ever.
Right, exactly.
What happened to just huffing glue in high school? Like,
Because they stopped making rubber cement, and then you couldn't just fucking sniff it anymore. It was just gone.
They don't give kids rubber cement in fucking high school, you idiot.
they
Holy
do
shit.
yeah, they do in
Not
art
in
class.
here.
In elementary school, they do.
Oh, in
yeah.
art class?
Elmer.
Well, no. Like, well, okay. I
Elmer's
guess.
rubber cement.
Yeah.
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 That shit.
That's
right.
Fuck off.
I was thinking like elementary and like junior high, like glue sticks or whatever, and white glue, not
Nah, yo, the stuff
got
that
like
comes in
rubber
like the
cement.
little like off like the brown, like the dark brownish clear jars.
Yeah, I know what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, that the shit that you could just sit there and smell it for days. I fucking love that shit.
It's like gasoline for me. I could smell gasoline all day.
Yo, the smell of gasoline, I just love the smell of it,
It's so beautifully dangerous. You know, it's like a siren.
Fetish there, Sheldon.
It's like a siren. It calls to you. You love it, but it's toxic and poisonous, and you should not be doing this. But hey, it smells great.
Hey, it
Terrible.
worked out well for Steve-O. He inhaled
Oh.
everything. Nos,
Steve.
gasoline, glue.
Puke.
Dane X Jack wants to know if you could put a pony in any game as a playable character, what game and pony would it be?
Dark Souls. and it would have to be Rainbow.
No, not you autist. Fucking Joseph.
I would put let's see. I would put Pinkie Pie in Mario Party.
That is brilliant.
Yo, that actually would be awesome.
I like that. Yeah, that's
Watching her like hop around the board and shit.
Like
Yeah,
Pinkie Pie could be. When you guys play Mario Party, like when I was younger, me and my friends used to get together. We'd play Mario Party like on the N64, and we would always have rounds with like Donkey Kong as the computer, and we'd put him on level 1 because he's an idiot. And we'd make fun of him all the time. And then we'd put Luigi on like the hardest difficulty,
Oh
like
my
make
God.
him like the rival or whatever.
Luigi on the
Yeah,
hardest.
I don't know if you guys
difficulty
did anything
first.
like that. But
That's what like everyone does.
yeah.
Pretty much.
It's like the dumb monkey, right? Like, oh, fucking Donkey Kong, you know? God damn it. Fucking.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, hey, the
God,
stars
you
the
suck,
other way, you
Donkey Kong.
faggot.
He's
Holy
apparently
shit.
better than Knuckles.
No, Donkey Kong, buy the star. What are you doing? Holy shit, you're an idiot.
Passes by the star space with 100 coins. Nah, I don't want to buy it.
Yeah, right.
It's like I got so many coins, I don't want to lose them.
Fucking goes to Toad's shop, sees magic lamp there, buys mushroom instead.
Yeah, right.
It's like who needs lamps so you can eat some shrooms?
Nah, man, Donkey Kong wants his
never.
golden banana.
But yeah, I can see
Um,
Pinkie Pie in Mario Party. That's awesome.
Pinkie Pie would be a playable character in my opinion. So, yeah.
With Fluttershy, Devil May Cry.
Oh god.
Devil May Cry, the recent version with the edgy.
Oh, that bugs me.
I don't know if I like new Dante.
I like his design, but his
Just
character's shit.
aesthetically, I hated it. But I played a little bit of it, and it's fun. It's like Devil May Cry. It's
Yo,
cool.
Sheldon,
But
could you see Rarity in Dante's Inferno?
Yes. I could see any of the ponies
See
in
Rarity
Dante.
is being Dante, actually.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know, her actually going through, you know, all the fucking, you know, levels.
At least the anime Dante, not the book Dante where he's a little bitch and cowarding, like, at everything.
yeah. Well, that's the thing.
I mean,
People
if you're gonna play a video game about some dude walking through hell, you don't want to make him some like wimpy ass like dude. You want to make him like badass. of course.
See, that'd be like Fluttershy. Fluttershy'd be like the book Dante, and fucking yeah, every other pony could be fucking regular Dante animated. It literally doesn't matter.
James Chestnut wants to know, this is unrelated, but how is Burning Donut doing nowadays? And funny you mentioned that because he's been in calls for the last 2 days. He moved to this small town in his RV, and his brother is actually building. Yeah, his brother's building him a house.
Oh, that's awesome.
So like he has a place to live now, and he's going to be getting internet soon. So he'll be back. Is the plan? So yeah,
dude.
Huh. He's building
that's
him a
funny update.
house.
yeah,
That's kinda
he's
cool.
building him a place to live. Yeah,
How much is it gonna... Is it free, or...
I don't know. I didn't.
I would
didn't-
think
like,
they would
to
have to
Donut,
pay
it's
for
free. To
materials,
Donut, he doesn't
so.
have to pay rent, basically.
Oh, okay.
So like.
Oh, okay, all right, yo.
But
fucking
he left
kudos
his
to him.
he left his job wherever he was staying because there were no places to rent. Like he said, out of every 100 homes, there were 7 or out of every 100 places to live. I don't know if he was exaggerating, but there were 3 available. So like he couldn't get on them fast enough because other people would be going there to buy the properties or
Yeah.
like to rent them out. Right.
That's
So
actually
he
not
could-
like a stretch of the mind, yo. Especially in like more populated areas and shit. That happens a lot. Where it's just you see a lot of homeless people around, and like
Right.
they have steady jobs and like they have a decent income, and it's just like, well, there's just nowhere to fucking live.
Right. So that was why he left. Because like I thought it was weird that he would leave his job to go live in this town. Apparently, where he's living now, there's only like 50 people. So it's very, very small.
Oh,
like it's not
damn,
even a
dude.
town. It's like a fucking what do you call that? Like a settlement.
Clusterfuck.
You know,
highway, like section of stores.
Highway
Like
bandits.
2
that's it.
restaurants, right? Yeah, like
Everyone works at the same place. The restaurant, the strip club, or the gas station.
Yeah, they all fucking rotate. Like, all right, Monday, you're the gas guy now.
Bill is now the headliner at the strip club.
Nobody goes to Bill on Tuesdays.
But Joseph, why don't you tell us a little bit about what happened at BronyCon this year? Any interesting stories? Or-
I might as well start off with the fucking most bullshit thing that happened the last night.
Sure.
Fucking alright. So it was after closing ceremonies. I mean, we had just
Yeah.
we had just sat through it, and we're like, okay, what do we do now? The fucking convention's over. So we're like, all right, let's just chill at the hotel room, right? And just sit down and talk, I guess. So we were doing that, and I was bored. So I texted my friend, like, hey, are you doing anything? You want to hang out? He's like, yeah, I'm in my hotel at the pool. We're just having a little party if you want to come. I was like, okay, I'll go. So I go, right? And there's like a bunch of dudes there, and they're all playing Smash 4, like on some like TV that's just there. So I played for a little bit, and they were like, all right, pack up the Wii U. I gotta move it back to my hotel room, right? So we did that, and then we basically moved it into like this dude's room. And so he was like, all right, I'm heading out to like, you know, celebrate or whatever the fuck. He's like, all right, you people are in charge, you know, don't break anything. So we're just in there, and we're playing Smash 4 still, right? We're just trying to have fun. And then, sorry if my air conditioner is heard. It's just like going off real loud. But
That's okay.
we're just playing, and slowly everyone starts like getting off and we stop playing, right? And then
Getting off.
after that, like, okay, well,
Fucking just rubbing one out.
basically that's what fucking happened after that.
It was like a circle jerk, is what he means.
Like they all started stop playing, and they all like proceeded to get onto the same bed and like be on top of each other and start like cuddling.
What?
Like, super hardcore. Right?
No, just randomly, like just out of nowhere.
Kind of out of nowhere. Apparently everyone in there like knew each other to that extent, right? So like,
But who, when you're hanging out with your friends, who just random? When does everybody just randomly
Sheldon.
stop doing what they're doing, go to a bed, and start cuddling with everybody? Like
Rocky
that happens
and
when I'm on
Briss.
MDMA. That
No,
happens
no,
when
no.
I'm
Rocky
doing
got
drugs
kicked
with
out
everybody.
of. Yeah, Rocky got
and-
kicked out of Anthony's room for that.
No, he got kicked out of Anthony's room. Briss wasn't there for that. He got kicked out because he was just he didn't want to be there anymore. No.
No, listen to me.
No, let me tell you.
That's
No.
two people. That's Rocky and Briss. That's
No,
not the
but
whole
in front
fucking
of
room.
No, it literally in front of the whole room. And what's his face? Corp, that one fucking guy that you said wanted to come hang out with us. What was his face?
Oh, or no, Cure for Brownies.
Yeah, Cure for Bronies. He's literally walking into the room as those two are on the bed making out. Rocky gets up and then pulls his fucking pants off as Cure for Bronies is walking in, and then he just walks right out. He's just like, did I come at the wrong time?
I understand, but Joseph is saying the entire
There's like-
room did
it's like
this,
5
not
or
two
6
people.
people on one bed.
Yeah. Anyways,
That's typical.
They just
I don't
wanted
know.
an
no,
orgy, you know?
I've never been to a get together or party like that, unless we're all like doing MDMA or some shit.
No,
Right?
you're too old. You don't understand.
You're just a normie.
Anyways, I'll let you tell your story.
To
Joseph.
make matters like kind of worse, they don't invite me or anything. They don't like, hey, come on, enjoy. You know, they just leave me there on the bed by myself, just like laying
Oh,
there,
you didn't
like,
get invited to the cuddle pile?
Like, don't you want to cuddle with Corp?
I don't know why I didn't leave earlier, but I like laid there and I like was because I didn't know what else to do, so I like laid there and like basically watched them do that for a good
You
hour.
just watched him.
You just watched with
I
a
was
video
like,
camera.
I was on my phone, but you can't help but like look over because they're like right there. It's like what the fuck.
That's so bizarre to me. Like what the fuck?
Then
Did you see dicks get whipped out?
no, but they came pretty close. I bet they were talking about like
So I don't understand. Like, were any of them under the influence of shit and you just weren't
No.
aware, or like,
I don't think so.
Were they gay or bi?
Most of them were.
were there any women? Were there any women in the room?
It was
in
a
the pile?
trans person, I think.
Oh, that's
Post-op
so
or
bizarre.
pre-op?
I don't
So
know.
bizarre.
I really don't know. Like I can't tell. But like,
What, you don't see like a little bulge or anything down there, you know?
So
Are you looking? Well, I mean, I guess they are all up against each other. Someone should be able to feel, but
anyway,
but here's what I want to know. So what happened when Buddy came back?
when Buddy came back,
Yeah, the guy who left everyone the people in charge when he's like,
he
"Hey, I'm
never
going."
came back. He went out and he got wasted.
He never came back.
Okay, Okay, what I remember happening was after doing that and then after looking at porn for a little bit, because that's what they did after.
Whoa.
Wow.
They were cuddling up together in bed and then looking at porn together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
This is the best
Man,
BronyCon story
I'm
ever.
glad I fucking left early.
Oh my god, this is great. Okay,
I
so
did-
then what?
I stayed for the whole shit. Anyway, so then they're like, hey, let's go to the other room and do it now. It's like, okay, you couldn't do that earlier or something.
Yeah.
So, like,
Hey, you were the odd one out.
Yeah, you're the odd one out, man. Like they're
Yeah,
like,
you're
this
the-
is normal. This is
You're the
they're
one
looking
to
at
the
you.
left.
They're looking at you going, this fucking weirdo won't join us. What the fuck?
Right.
It was kind of they're like, this weirdo's just sitting there filming us right now. Because you're on your phone and you're just staring at him.
I mean,
Yeah. Actually, sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you, Joseph, because Dane in the audience, he says, if you were invited, would you have joined them? If they would have said like, come here, you, or whatever, like join us. Or...
maybe. I really don't know at this point anymore.
That means
Okay.
a yes.
If they had done it in like a really seductive voice, if they were like,
Like,
"Hey, Joseph,"
I don't know if I'd fit to, like, be in a bed with 5-6 other people, though, to be honest. Like, that's too
Right.
many people for me.
Right.
Anyway, so they finally are like, let's go to the other room. It's like right next door. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just like leave, then like buy friend or friends. There was like 3 people there that I knew that I like, went to go hang out with. And so like I was walking back to my hotel room, like, and I just remembered because I had bought a shirt for one of them, like, because I knew like he would like it. And I was like, God
Right.
damn it, I gotta go back to my hotel room and get it. Right. So I walked to the hotel room, got it, went back, and I go back to like the room that they went in, and I can hear them like all like giggling and shit in their fucking room. Like, God damn it, dude! Like, they're doing something, right? So I just
They're
like knock on
touching
the
tips.
door, and they take like a minute to answer it, and I'm just like, here's the shirt I bought you. It's like, I hope you like it. It's like, oh, thanks. He gave me a hug, and then he just left. That was it. That was the conclusion to my third night, basically.
That is very odd. Like,
So
what a
Did you
way to
survive
end
the
the
night?
It was really fucking dumb. But I mean, like, but then after that, fucking Aperture Tech came into our fucking hotel room, and like,
Oh, so Aperture was after that.
yeah, he was after that.
So no wonder you were like, fuck this guy. Like, this weird thing just happened. And then Aperture comes in, fucked out of his mind, spouting incoherent bullshit. And you're just, I'm not having this. I'm not having this right now.
It was funny as hell, though. I will admit, it was fucking hilarious. But
That's
he
funny.
stayed in there for way too long, and I had to leave at like 5 in the morning to like catch the fucking like train back to the airport there, because
Oh,
like
okay.
Yeah.
because I had to leave at like 7 in the morning.
Would
How
you
long
go
was
out
your
of?
flight?
But then
How long
dude,
was your flight?
My flight was, well, I had to take 2. The first one was like 3 hours. Second one was like 1 hour. It wasn't nothing.
Where
That-
do you?
that's-
What state do you live in, or is that?
I live in Texas,
Oh, okay.
so it takes.
Lives in Texas.
I live in Texas, y'all. Yeah.
Oh shit, he's
You
down
don't
there
sound
with.
like you're. Were you born in the South?
Yes, I was born, but the thing is, my entire family is like Mexican, Hispanic bred.
Oh,
so
okay. Right. Right.
They're like South Side here.
Okay, so you're like a Tex-Mex.
Yeah, basically.
Because I hear no like west or like southern.
You know, they typically don't have one.
Yeah, honestly, where I live, it's like so like there's like no real Western people around.
Or like I thought Joseph was white, so that's why I say that. Like,
Well, yeah, I thought he
It's-
was the white emo kid.
I sound white, but I'm not. I'm like,
but
I
you
mean,
sound
like,
like it's like Louis. Like Louis doesn't. Well, he kind of sounds Mexican.
He just
I
sounds
guess.
drunk. That's what Louis sounds like.
Yeah, really. I don't know. Louis just fucking
That's
weird.
interesting. It's really weird when you don't have a face to put to the voice. You know, very
He has
mysterious.
vodka that just goes straight into his bloodstream.
James Chestnut wants to know, metalcore. What are some of your favorite bands?
right now, Breaking Benjamin is probably my favorite band.
Breaking
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
I really like Memphis Mayfire. It's like one of my favorite bands. Who else? I'm trying to think.
Don't
used
say
to-
Bring Me the Horizon. Don't say Escape the Fate, please.
I used to
I
like
like all
Bullet
those bands.
for My Valentine like a lot until
Bullet
they came
for My
out with the last
Valentine.
album. I was like, fuck them.
My Chemical Romance, Green Day, Linkin Park, Under
I like
Oath.
all of them. At least I like older Linkin Park, and I actually like edgy Linkin Park because I like their songs. And then I didn't really listen to a lot of My Chemical Romance a lot.
You like Green Day? You're a fan of Green Day?
Green
Kind of.
Day's not bad if you're talking about
And-
original Green Day.
I like A Day to Remember. I like
Yeah.
It's Like Houses. I like I See Stars. I like
Do you like
Well-
Dave Matthews Band?
actually Matthews Band. I
Isn't
like
a day to
Fucker.
remember? Disrespect your surroundings, and a
Yeah.
day. I've been listening to that song so
Oh
much.
yeah, that song is the shit.
Disrespect your surroundings.
That's like their most hardcore song, probably.
It's such a great song, and that one line in there made it so popular.
Dude, it's like, oh my god, I wish I could hear it live and like mosh to that shit. That would be amazing. Oh, I also like Of Mice and Men. Yes, it's a book, but it's also a band.
Yo, that's
Yes.
the fucking book and band, both awesome.
Yeah, I know. They're going towards like new metal now, I think, though. Well, I guess I like Sleeping with Sirens, kind of. Yes, I like-
What's your favorite nightcore band, Joseph?
the fuck is
there
that?
such thing as a nightcore band?
No.
No,
Whoever
there
fucking
isn't.
asked that, shut the fuck up.
Is
Nobody
it
says
nightcore just
band.
dead
It's
up
a joke.
anyway?
It's a joke.
I know.
It's a prank, bro.
It's a prank.
bro. It's a prank.
That fucking.
Chill, bro. There's 3 cameras over there. Look.
Oh yeah, are they all behind me right now?
My favorite is the fucking your wife prank.
It's a prank, bro.
What does he say about the gun? Is he like, you got heat, bro, or something? And the guy's like,
It's
what?
like-
What?
yeah.
And he pulls out the Glock and he's like, no, it's a prank.
Oh, it's a water gun.
Yeah, it's a
No,
water
yeah,
gun.
he comes up and he's like, "You want to buy a gun?" Like,
Yeah, right.
It's this
Yeah.
white kid coming up to people in the hood like, "You want to buy a gun?" It's like you're a cop, obviously, or you're just fucking retarded.
Just wants to get shot.
And then
And
there's
this
the
nigga, man, this nigga just he spent no time like thinking. He just pulled out his
He
gun and
just
was like,
pulled
"I'm
it
not
out.
having this shit right now." No.
there's also
Pulled
the
it out.
pulling up people's pants in the hood prank, and
Oh, the gun falls out. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, the gun fell out of the one dude's pants, and then it was just like, oh shit.
But there's
I like
also
the punch. I like the punch one where it's like, "You want a punch?" And the guy's
Yeah.
like, "What you say?" It's like, "No, man, you want a fruit punch? Yo, here."
Didn't one dude
better
fucking
back
actually
up.
punch him? He just didn't say anything?
There's
I
one
don't
where it's
remember.
like, you better back up, man. And he's like, "No, man, you want to punch?" He's like, "Back up." "No, you want to punch?" And then he just like smacks him right in the face.
Yeah.
It's like, to be fair, he did keep on telling you to back up because you're asking him if he wants to get punched. So
Absolutely ridiculous.
I don't know if you guys seen this. I remember we linked a bunch of them one night, but there's the one where it's a Halloween prank. He's in a gas mask, a trench coat, and he's carrying around a fake shotgun at night. And the thing
Oh,
is, they have
yeah.
a body that's hanging, and they drop it off the bridge. And when the couples come underneath the bridge, he comes out with the shotgun. And like,
Yeah.
he's surprised that people started pulling guns on him. Because he
Right.
flicks it and everything, and it's like, it's at night, he's in a gas mask and trench coat, you just see a guy get hanged, you're like, what the fuck is going on? And they're like, no, man, it's a prank!
It's a prank, bro. It's a prank. Calm down.
Yo, what about those guys in the fucking
They're so
restroom
dumb.
stalls that like bring Nutella in there and then they're like, yo, can you pass
those
me
are
some
hilarious,
fucking paper?
have you seen the girl in the dildo?
Yeah.
Was a dildo? And
Brings
she-
a dildo and she just fucking drops it in the other
and the
direction.
one girl had one, she's like,
Yeah,
I
she's
have
like-
one too.
Yo, that would have been like fucking awkward as fuck. It's like, oh, I was just doing a prank. I don't know what the fuck you were doing in there.
Okay,
put it
we
on
should probably wrap this up. Joseph, where can people find you on the internet to
On
download
the
your music?
internet, you
Yeah.
can find me at my YouTube channel under my name because I don't even know my own URL because it's weird.
Yeah, that's okay. You can find it in the description. And do you have a Bandcamp? Is there any way people can purchase your music?
As of right now, I'm
Support.
kind of working on okay, let me fucking speak. As I make more new shit, I'm gonna be putting it on Bandcamp because the only thing I really have on Bandcamp is my latest release. So everything else will come in due time because I want to actually try to make money off of the shit now instead of like handing out everything for free.
Yeah, mate, totally. I mean,
And Joseph, people like your personality. What if they want to see what you're up to? Maybe you got the Twitter, the Tumblr.
You can add me on Twitter at MCPMelody. I will type it out for people who don't know how to fucking understand what they say. And then if you want, because I need ego boosted, you can talk to me on Skype. And my Skype name is...
No, don't give your Skype out. No.
Literally,
Don't make this mistake.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I don't know if you want to give out your.
Well, I mean my Skype is in places. You'll find it if you actually look for it.
Well, the Skype is also like
Is
in
it-
the
yeah,
stream.
yeah,
so
it's in the
people can see your
stream.
name, so, like it doesn't matter.
Well, they can see his full name and shit too. So
Yeah, you're fucked
so
anyway.
actually, might as well just.
They're missing my middle name, so, but yeah, my full name.
Hear that, guys? He'll talk to you. He'll be your friend if you add him on Skype. Everyone add him on Skype.
If people like know my name, so like they're like most people haven't really done anything.
Do you get that a lot? Do you get like random fans who add you and they annoy you or whatever?
No, like no fans really have annoyed me. Well, actually, there was one
Really?
dude, like really weird. He was like super like, he was like stuck in his own little like role playing world, and I was like, I'm not having that.
What the fuck?
I get really sometimes like there's chill people. I took my Skype off of like all public formats, but people still get it. There are some people who are really just severely annoying. Like I have one guy who would try to constantly call me. I think he called me 20 times a night.
Like,
Yo, that was the captain guy, right?
No.
I don't know. It's some weird fan. He had like a Twilight Sparkle icon.
I need to say something about that fucking.
Sure.
Do you guys remember who Thunderblue is?
Thunderbird.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a dude who made like
I
some
know who
really
that is.
cringy like song, like super
Okay.
cringy.
Right.
Forget the name of it, but he was like he was like infamously known back then as just being like this dude who like always wanted to like get interviews with people, right? And everyone was
I
just
think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Right. Anyway, geez, there's a lot of people in that fucking call, whatever you're looking at. But this dude, I remember he went away for a while, and he came back, but on it with a different name, right? And he added me on Skype, and I didn't know who he was for the longest time, right? And like he kept asking me, like he kept saying the same thing every day. He was like, "Hi, how you doing?" It's like,
I hate that.
talk?
I fucking
like
can't.
want to talk, and he always wanted to call. I'm like, no, thank you. Like I don't want to talk, please. But he wouldn't shut the hell up. So
Yeah.
and I finally found who it was. I'm like, fuck you, I'm out. Dude. But yeah, I never really get like contact requests from people who are like annoying or anything like that. They're usually fans who like legitimately just like want to like speak to me, hang out, or they're like super scared to like ever say anything to me, so they won't say anything. They just like have me added. To it.
God, I get people. I hate that. I always end up taking them off my list.
That's why I
Yeah.
always say hello first, because otherwise they won't say anything until you say something.
Yeah, like what Faith was saying earlier, these weirdos, man. Like I don't get a whole lot of contact requests, but when I do, like most people are cool.
Uh-huh.
And like they'll say hi or whatever, which is kind of annoying, but then I'll be like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Like cuz I don't want to like make them feel like I'm not there or like I'm ignoring them. So I'm like, "Oh, what's up, dude?" or whatever. And then they'll like tell me shit, and if they'll keep going usually, and then it's like, "Okay, well, I don't care. I'll read it and say, "Oh, that's great, man. Thanks," or whatever, or "Oh, whatever." But like a few days ago, this person adds me named Captain, right?
Fucking
And like
captain.
and like fucking they just send me a contact request, and sometimes I'll fuck with people. Like I'll be like, "What the fuck do you want?" or "Who the fuck are you?" or whatever, right? like,
Yeah.
like just to see if they whatever. I just think it's funny, basically.
Sure.
And then
Asshole.
because I'm a dick, and like this person is like, "Oh, I'm from MLP forums. Like I watch your channel. You're cool. Like let's talk." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So I add them, and somehow, like, they added me to this random call, right? And I fucking hate that. I hate when people add me and then throw me in rooms. Like Faith, like, I know it pissed you off when I did it because we did that raid, but, like, I understand. Like, it's so fucking obnoxious when people do that. And I just go in there and I'm like, what the fuck? Why did you add me to this room? Like, do not do that. And then, mostly because, not because, like, I don't want to talk to them. It's because, like, on my phone, it'll load up and it'll use data, especially if these groups are huge, and that, like, costs me money. Mm-hmm. So that's like really fucking annoying. But anyways, I go into this call and I'm like, hey, what's going on here or whatever, and it's a bunch of people from MLP forums and whatever, we're just talking. And the call gets really quiet and awkward, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna add some people. So I add, like, Rocky, and I add I think I added Fatty, and I added basically a bunch of people, and Anthony. And we start talking, and you know us, Joseph, like we sit and call and we talk about, like, oh, fucking bronies, you know, or whatever. Like, oh, God, bronies are so annoying, you know, whatever. Yeah. These people, like, legitimately took offense to that. Like, they were literally offended by that. Like, that hurt their feelings. And they said, so Captain, somebody added her to the PFC. I don't know if it was me or someone else, but, like, she's sitting in there, and then she starts telling me that I'm not a real fan of the show and not a fan, or I'm not a brony. I'm not part of the fandom because I don't like them, and that the Klopp video I made is an insult to all just like a bunch of like
stupid
like
shit.
just like really, it bothered me because, like, obviously I fucking like the show and the fandom, or else I wouldn't make fucking content for it. Or
I get that so much that I hate the fandom because I do the everything's wrong with videos. There was like, why do you hate the fandom so much? Like, just leave it alone.
Like, why would I make shit for it if I hated it? Like, seriously, that's such backward ass thinking, right? So I told her that, and she would not listen to me, and she's making fun of me and shit and being a bitch, and I fucking hate that. I hate when it makes me not want to add people because, like, it's just annoying, right? It's just like why should I take the time to, like, interact if they're just gonna be like that? And that's happened similarly a few times, but people are generally pretty nice. But this Captain person, man, I was like, what the fuck? Like,
there's also the fame whores you gotta remember, the gold diggers that are like, oh, you have subscribers, I want to get buddy with you and just so that you'll do shit for me. So I'm sure we've ran into that with the PFC.
What was her face? Fucking Elemental Moon. That's what happened with her. She's like, oh, I think you're cool. I think you guys are so cool. I want to do shit for you. And then it turned into like this manipulative game for her, and like she was trying to use us for our subs and shit in a way. And it's like that shit too. Like, but you can't predict that, right? Like, you add someone and you just expect it's.
After a while, you get a vibe for like how they come off to you. Usually the overly cheery ones. Yeah.
Right, yeah. They kind of butter up to you, or they're like super overly nice. That's happened to me a few times. Yeah, somebody will just, and they don't give a shit about me. You know what it is? They'll add me, and then they'll be like super nice to me, and they'll be like, oh, by the way, do you have Jay Haller's contact? I need to talk to him. And they're just using me to get to other people. And I'm like, wow. Like,
coming from the gaming community, if you're asking for contacts, that's an automatic block. We do not share contacts because we get hit off so much. Like, you can't really trust people that much anymore.
Yeah, dude, everyone, like, threatens to, like, boot your ass off and shit.
Or those...
I'm gonna DDoS you, man. Fucking...
I'm gonna hack your Xbox Live account.
Like I've had some annoying experiences regarding that kind of shit in the brony community, but I couldn't imagine what it's like in the gaming community. Like, it must be torturous.
You have to get the VPN. It's a lot worse now because now we have swatting, like in the recent years. Before that wasn't a thing. Now you have to worry about having your dorm, your house, like your loved ones actually being physically hurt because
it's fucking dumb over goddamn video games, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this faggot, he fucking
You're not playing the video game right enough.
He cheated to get his tactical nuke because him and his friend were in a corner just killing each other the whole time. It's like, whatever.
It's a game.
Yeah.
Right. But anyways, I guess we should wrap it up here. Like I said earlier, when we were supposed to kind of wrap it up, you guys can find Joseph on his YouTube channel, which is in the description of the video. Follow him on social media. He linked his Twitter. We're going to add the Twitter to the description if you're a fan of his and you want to follow him, see what he's up to. Maybe he takes pictures of his breakfast and shit, and you want to see what he's eating. Go follow him on Twitter. There you go.
That AM crunch wrap.
I just fucking complain about shit on Twitter.
That's
like he
mainly
said-
what Twitter is for.
And like he said earlier, he's working on his Bandcamp. So if you want to send him some money to support him for the work he does for the community and his music, or mostly for himself, I'm sure, fuck the community, then you can go ahead and do that. And that is everything.
Please send me money so I can afford school.
Pay for my school. Don't open a Patreon, by the way. Like, don't even
AKA my drugs. No, I was always wondering why people opened it, but I was like, nah, fuck that shit.
By the way, guys, if you want to support us in this podcast, you can go to patreon.com/PonyTonite.
Fucking
Send us some money. Hey, listen,
Fucking
we're almost
way.
we're almost at the $50 tier, and you know what happens at $50? Corpulent Brony will eat a full course meal on video for you guys, and we're gonna upload it to the channel. So that'll be cool.
What? Is that
That
really
is a tier. That is a tier. If we get to $50, Corpulent will eat a full course meal, just casually on video, just eating a massive full course meal.
Wait, will it just be him alone, or like will other people be like talking?
Yes, like him,
Oh, shit.
him in his apartment, just sitting there eating. That's and that would be funny. That's entertaining. Corpulent, you don't fuck with Corpulent. Like Corpulent can eat his fucking food, and it would be really cool to see him do that. So $50, guys. We're $11 away from that. Give us some money. We have some cool perks. You can read plot fictions or fan fictions with us. Wouldn't that be fun? And you can give us $1, and we won't even thank you, because that's what it says. We won't even thank you. And yeah, like so many cool things. So go check that out.
Hey, Sheldon, how high does your voice go? I just want to know.
Well, it goes pretty high, Fatty. It's not very high. Anyways, guys,
Tony lost his nuts there for a second.
we're gonna cut the
Hit the
stream right
receipt
now.
in
It's
time.
Friday night, and make sure you don't drink and drive. Stay safe.
Or
on the road.
do. You're a human being.
Or do.
Probably can make your own destructive life decisions.
Because
You're
we don't
listening to this
give a flying
podcast,
fuck
probably
about.
not smart. So,
You probably don't have any friends either, and you're probably not going out to drink. So, you know. Or you are drinking, but you're drinking alone in your house, and you don't plan to drive.
and your parents.
Heyo.
All right.
Hey, yo.
Bye.
All right.